grainy.
I'm always grainy. We got to get better cameras.
I need a new computer. I'm putting it out there. I think I made it worse.
All right, guys. Rise and shine.
Can I just say I'm drinking out of this mug that somebody gave me?
Who might that be?
I don't know, because sometimes all you need is $1 billion.
Whoever bought that for you is brilliant. She's so best shopper on the planet.
Let me tell you this. You've changed my world, and you didn't even realize it because you know I'm a rule follower.
What way today did I do it? What way?
Because when we were in, I forget where we were. Actually, I think it's when we were on the Zootopia trip, or maybe when we were in Disney World together. It was Zootopia. Remember, I wanted to get the Starbucks mug, and I went back and forth, and I'm like, it says that it's not microwave safe or dishwasher safe.
And I'm like this.
You were like, I put it in the dishwasher all the time. And I'm telling you, like, throughout my life, whenever it says not dishwasher safe, I've never bought it because I follow rules, okay? So the first thing I did, I said, I know she didn't read the bottom. So the first thing I did was look to see it's not dishwasher. FYI, it's not dishwasher safe or microwave safe, but I have been putting it in the dishwasher and it's fine.
So I have a friend who I had a long conversation with over the weekend about her laundry habits.
Yes.
And I swear I have never heard a more detailed process about laundry. She
like that she has?
Oh, she's fanatical. She's fanatical about doing the laundry. So she has her darks, and then she separates the darks with the light darks and then the dark darks. And then in the light darks, she goes, some of it doesn't go in the dryer and some of it does go in the dryer. So every light gets 2 loads and every dark gets 2 loads. The white also gets 2 loads. And then the delicates gets 2 loads. So some gets hung in her bathroom to dry on its own. Some gets hung outside. Some gets hung.
Oh my God. It's like she's my Nana. Is her washing machine from like 1950?
Oh, no. I go, what are you talking about?
You know how much energy she's wasting? Doing like
she hand dries the majority of her stuff.
Oh.
She'll spend all of Monday hanging clothes all over her house because she doesn't believe it belongs in the dryer. And I'm like what? What don't you put in your dryer? And she goes, I would never put a bathing suit in the dryer.
It's how my life exists. You know, we're swimmers.
She goes, I would never
but you think they're going to shrink?
She goes, I would never put my gym clothes.
First of all, the dryer also, on top of it, doesn't it dry away like germs too? Because it gets so hot in there.
Well, I think that does it in the wash. But I told her, I gave her the whole Tide rundown. I was like,
you were like, bitch, I work for Tide.
I was like this. I was like, you understand if you use fabric softener and the beads and a sheet, your clothes are protected. I was like,
you understand that?
I was like, you can use your dryer. I was like, it's okay. I was like, you don't have to spend 12 hours dry. And she was like, oh no.
I'm shocked by that. I don't even, first of all, I don't have like the patience. When we went to Tide, that was the thing that they laughed about because they were like, who shoves laundry in? And a majority of us, except the laundry expert there, all of us raised our hands. Like, if it fits and I can shut the door, it works.
Like, are you ready for my confession that I didn't even really tell her? I don't even separate.
Well, and also, too, doesn't Bill do most of your laundry?
Yeah, but when I do the laundry, I go like this.
Oh, I never separate. The only thing I separate, I will give her that, is my fitness stuff because I always feels like it smells and it's so sweaty.
I don't separate.
So I do that. I do my fitness stuff and the boys' swim towels and the bathing suits in one load. But it's usually because we're also home at that time together. I'm like, empty your swim bags, everything in the washing machine right now. I want to have everything done for tomorrow. Like, that's like the normal process.
Like, this shirt can technically be washed in the washing machine. I dry clean it. So that's what I do with my special clothes. Like, this could go in the wash, but I know this can't be dried.
Yeah.
I know I don't have the capacity to go through and deal with that on wash day, and Bill won't either.
So she do laundry every day, or is it just Monday?
She does laundry only on Mondays. We do laundry sporadically throughout, but like this shirt, I know if I toss it in my laundry, I would never remember, oh, this can't.
Oh, that needs to be, yeah.
And I can't be on top of him to go, take that out. Don't forget that needs to be dry.
Right.
So when I take the shirt cleaner back,
yeah,
because it'll be ruined otherwise. So there's certain
I hear you.
how we do laundry, like, and
I have to lift my computer up. Keep talking. I just need to boost it up. I can't see you.
That's just the whole thing. Like, so we do it a little bit incorrectly too, but I can't even handle. But this
She's probably doing laundry correctly, right?
She could be. This woman could write a book. She was
like that girl in it, right?
The girl, yeah, that laundry.
Remember? I mean, like she was like legit a laundry expert, right?
Did you see that there's a new machine that just came out that folds your clothes?
No, I did not see that.
So it retails for like $800. It's ginormous. And it folds your clothes in like under 2 minutes or something. Like does the shirts like Gap style, like on the table, like perfect.
Do you and you have to insert them in?
You put them. I think the way it is there's like 2 clips.
Yeah.
Put the shoulders on the clip and it takes it inside the machine and it just does it.
You know what I do with the kids? I legitimately make piles, and I don't even fold now. I do like a quick, like a quick, like a messy bun, because you're lazy and you just like, oh, let me just throw my hair up. I lazy bun their clothes.
Very good.
Right? So it's like, oh, guys, here's your T-shirt. It's Williams. Throw it in your drawer. Yeah. Like shorts. I now just throw in 3 drawers because all of them are the same size except Henry.
And for me, I hang everything in the closet.
I can't. I don't know how you have the patience for that.
I can't fold. So my solution is 47,000 hangers.
You hang jeans?
No, pants are, well, actually, pants, I have the
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
My pants, my jeans I fold in a drawer, but for my pants I have clips. Like my slacks. Like
and the kids too?
Well, my kids don't have a lot of like Liam. No, not for the kids. The kids are in the drawers, but I lay them out.
Okay.
But for
we should do videos of the differences between how we do clothes.
I can show you right now. I'm going to show you my closet right now. You're not even going to believe me. Every single thing that I have is in.
I'm blown away that you take the time to do. I mean, I just do almost like an 8 in the air. I don't even know if I shaved my armpits today. I didn't. So I'm going to hide it with my hair. And I'm not going to lift my arms.
All dry cleaning.
I can't. How much do you freaking spend on dry cleaning?
All dry cleaning.
Everything is in a bag.
Because I'm fanatical about my clothes. And then these are my like everyday clothes. Everything is hung up.
Oh my God.
Every single thing is hung up.
I can't.
Because
where are your jeans and pants?
My jeans are right here. So this is my jeans.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But everything else is hung up. And then this is stuff that I haven't worn yet.
I mean, I hang my blouses and stuff. I do
everything.
And my blazers and dresses. But yeah, I mean, the kids, I toss and go.
No, and look, here's Natalie's. Natalie, 90% of her stuff is hung. Yeah. Same thing.
Oh my God.
That's all her clothes. She doesn't have anything but that.
I can't. I mean, like, listen, that's amazing. My children, I can't even, I don't think the boys necessarily know or like, they just want clean clothes, but I'm blown away by that. I mean, Matt wears the same shirt every day, so his laundry needs are very basic and easy.
And more dry cleaning just came.
Although he wore the blue shirt today to his big event.
Oh, he went today.
Yeah, he went off. I could tell he was a little nervous. I said it was like a little chickling sending off to school for the first day. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Don't be nervous. Talk to people. Do eye contact. Don't look down. You know this. You got this. Talk about it.
Blue shirt. Do you mean?
Oh, Backyard Food Company blue shirt.
Okay, I was confused for a minute.
I don't know.
Confused. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. And he shaved.
This is like a miracle.
But then when he was leaving, he's like, Audrey's like, I was just in the bathroom and it was so itchy on my neck. And I was like, oh my God, did I hit poison ivy or something? And he went over there and it was like he had missed this whole section of his neck when he was shaving. we had to run back up and shave.
Like in high school.
Yeah.
Like
I will say, like, I actually got like not irritated with him last night, but like this has been all consuming, this job of his lately, right? All consuming. And I know he let me do my thing like years ago, and like I never have to say, like, maybe lately, but like the big things I never have to say, oh, Vera, I can't go because Matt's working. Like, we always can make it work somehow. But like, he's dropped the bomb on me yesterday that he was like, I have to work now Friday and Saturday night now. And they're not just like, well, like, like little nighters. It's like from like, 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning.
Why aren't they hiring somebody?
They have 5 people now helping them. So they have a team of like, there's like 7 of them in the kitchen. But it's just like the orders are getting bigger, where before it was like, making maybe like 50 cases. They had to make like 500 cases last week. So all of a sudden I just felt yesterday like very like just not even overwhelmed, like irritated. Like, you got to tell me your schedule. Like, this is just too much now. Like, you can't just drop a bomb on me. I don't tell him, oh, I'm leaving. Like, I told him we're going away the 30th and 14th to New York. I told him that like 2 weeks ago. So there's no surprise.
Yeah.
I just was like, ugh. And when I get upset, I just shut down and don't speak.
Right. All right. So let's get through some trends this morning. Crocs.
Oh, Victoria's dance class again. I can't even.
What?
I said I can't even. I love Crocs.
All right. We'll skip Crocs. All right. Mediterranean diet. Diet may reduce chances of early stage breast cancer recurring in women. How do you feel about all these studies that constantly come out about cancer? I feel like every week something new is coming out saying either we're preventing or we're encouraging the growth of cancer. So I don't know. If you eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, fish, and olive oil,
well, you have a less likely chance.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like what I would love a study done, and maybe this is where these are all derived from, but if there is a particular, maybe it is derived from here, is like the Mediterranean countries, is there like such a low stance of cancer where like something like this can actually be like if you said to me, like, there's this like area in, I don't even know, like, I don't know, area in Timbuktu, and like no cancer is there, and this is all these people have access to is these foods, these drinks. They don't drink wine. They don't drink beer. They don't, they don't sit in the sun. That would be something I would be all over. Maybe they're derived from different regions. I don't know.
It's funny because I just went to meet with the Purina people 2 weeks back, and they were talking about that big lawsuit that they had where everybody was saying that Purina was causing their dogs to die.
Yes.
There's a huge lawsuit. I think it's actually still in play. People are suing Purina for killing their dogs.
Yes.
Because they said, okay, 86% of all the dogs that died were eating Purina. So that must be what it is. However, all across America, like 3 out of 4 dogs eat Purina. So it just is a high statistical, that would be the case if you're studying a small group, that would be a shared statistic. So I feel like the Mediterranean diet, if they're studying Italy and there's this group of women, we studied these 100 women and they all got out of this study and they didn't have recurring cancer in 3 years. They all eat a lot of olive oil. So that must be it.
Right.
Is that right? I don't know. It's just one of those things.
I don't know.
It happens to be that all these people are doing it. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's, I don't know. It just is. Like, this is just something that is already happening amongst all these people. Right. Something that is, I hate these.
It's like red wine, chocolate, decrease the chances of heart disease.
Every day is something.
I don't know. I guess you kind of just got to figure out like what's, listen, you got to be aware. You got to go to your doctor. You got to know your body. I mean, I feel like those are like the best things that you can listen. Don't smoke. They can lead to lung cancer.
And my grandfather was 95 and he had 2 packs of Lucky Strikes a day.
Yeah. I mean,
genetics.
I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it is one of those, listen, Matt was 36, got a cancerous tumor that supposedly is a genetic one. Like, you just don't know what's going to happen. I don't know.
It's genetics. It's lifestyle, of course, but it's also genetics. It just is. I mean, my friend's dying of stage 4 breast cancer right now. Is it because she had broccoli or she didn't have enough fucking oil in her diet? I don't think so.
Right. I mean, a lot of it's environmental too. I mean, but I don't know. I have no idea.
They don't know.
It just sucks.
I hate these studies because then everyone's going to run and be like, oh my God, I need more salmon. It's like, no, you don't need more salmon. You don't need more salmon. Salmon is going to cure cancer. These studies really bother. I told you in the 80s, I'll never forget this day. I was watching the news and they said broccoli causes cancer.
Are you serious?
Swear to God. And I was a kid. And I was watching the news with my mother.
Did you use that as
a child, I was like 10 years old, and I was like, I will never listen to one of these studies again because this is ridiculous. You just broccoli causes.
No,
just said on television. All right, so Kim Cattrall, she describes her chronic insomnia as a tsunami. Apparently, she's not able to sleep. Jumping off of that, did you hear that the ingredients in Benadryl, if taken over a long period of time, causes dementia?
No, I guess it's a good thing that we don't use Benadryl.
Except I do.
Well,
And I did when I was pregnant with all 3 of my babies.
You used Benadryl when you were pregnant?
Because
it is safe. That's right. Benadryl is safe. I remember my sister had it.
You're allowed to use it I have horrible allergies and I have migraines. So the only thing that I could take when I had a migraine to help me sleep and like sort of clear my sinuses was Benadryl. And so I would take it. And this big study came out like a week ago. I forgot to talk about it with you that said long-term, I'm hoping they mean everyday usage.
Right.
I mean, I don't use it every day, but they say long-term usage of Benadryl.
Probably, come on, think about it. People need Benadryl. Everybody has probably had Benadryl unless they're allergic to it.
And they said it's the same ingredient as also in
Don't say Pinot Grigio. Don't say it. Don't you dare say Pinot Grigio.
Grigio and bacon. Ruined. We're ruined.
Done.
Oh God, no! It was like
I came home last night. I was like shaking. I was like, Matt, please tell me there's another bottle of Pinot Grigio in the garage because there's nothing in the refrigerator.
That's funny.
There was.
All right, so I didn't see Captain America yet. My freaking husband took my.
I haven't either.
So pissed, but apparently, if you haven't seen it, something happened in the movie. I read it already. I'm so angry. I hate spoilers. Spoilers get me so angry. But my 2 boys have seen the movie, and something happened, a kiss between Captain America and
the girl Brie, whatever, Brie Larson.
Yeah, she's the.
Is that who he's dating though in real life, or am I incorrect?
Is she?
I know he was dating somebody, Chris Evans. I forget who it was though, and I was wondering if it was her. You know what? I like to start rumors because everything that's said here then gets put in Us Weekly, and I can't stand that pressure.
Exactly. Well, she's also up for Captain Marvel. She's up to be the lead for Captain Marvel. So maybe they're trying to spread a lot of rumors about her to get the pipes wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to search behind the scenes right now, and I can't see it. But I thought
dating. I don't think they're dating.
All right.
So Jeff Goldblum is actually one of my favorite actors of all time. I watched.
Are easy.
I love him. I watched Jurassic Park over and over again just so I could hear him talk. He's coming up in a new movie. He's a villain, Grandmaster in Thor.
I just saw previews for a movie that he was in. Is that the one? It's like the end of the earth type of movie?
Probably. It's one of those Marvel movies.
You know what? He has actually stayed in the acting game for a really long time.
He's unique, right? Original. Like no one can ever take over who he is. Like no one will ever replace him.
He's different looking. He's great voice.
Oh, here we go. He's a hedonist, a pleasure seeker, an enjoyer of life and tastes and smells. I thought I can do that. I love him.
For what? That's for real life.
That's who he's playing. Thor.
I thought that was his bio. You were like, I could do that. You were married. I hate to break it to you.
I can't wait to see him. I feel like he improvises a lot on set. Like I feel like he doesn't do his actual, his script. I feel like when he just goes on a tangent.
You're streaming him.
I feel like when I watch him,
you're streaming him on screen.
Yes, like as I see him.
This wasn't in the script.
That wasn't planned. That wasn't planned. That felt very authentic. That's
right. He's not. He didn't. Right. That came from within. That came from within.
I've watched. No, really. Sometimes like he'll be talking, and I feel like like the actors have to react, and it takes a second longer than they should. I feel like he throws them like I'm going to look that up if he improvises. I feel like
yeah, because if he doesn't, you have to keep a lot of this stuff as private thoughts before it comes out of your mouth. You have to be like private thoughts.
I like to say things without fact checking. I like to say things without fact checking. That's how I roll. Let's look up something with science. Right, Sunset Beach, shark sighting on California beach.
Did you say with science?
We're going to look up science. Oh, look, Dunkin Donuts. Let's skip this. They finally opened up their mobile ordering app. We knew about this before they actually did it. They opened up their mobile app and payment system nationwide.
Yeah.
Give everybody a little bit of a sneak peek as to what else is coming down that pipe.
Amazing.
Able to order delivery for Polish stuff. That's coming up from Dunkin Donuts and Baskin Robbins. They have like a little.
I'm excited for that. The polar pizza.
So you'll be happy.
And today too is I'm going to grab it. Our friend Meredith's book launches today.
I don't know what happened. I didn't sign up for the box.
You didn't?
I thought I told her I wanted it, and then it never came.
I got mine last night, so you might get yours this morning. So our friend Meredith Sinclair, her book launches today. It was actually really a good idea because it came with like all these. I mean, Victoria has taken everything out, but it came with like a bunch of like toys.
So cute.
You know, like I guess to inspire play within the whole family. But this is a big deal. Hopefully, this will be us in a year or so, right?
Oh, I love it. I think it's so great.
Big deal. So big day for her.
What do you think about the whale? There's a whale at. Oh gosh, I'm blanking on the place. SeaWorld that beached itself out of the water, just off to the side on the land for like 15, 20 minutes, just like went to the side, got out of the water and just laid there.
Like he was done?
He just wasn't part of anything anymore. He was just sort of like over my life right now. I just want to be away from everybody. That makes
So it's kind of like you and me sometimes when we get just like overwhelmed by people. We're like, honestly, I have to take a break.
Like, I know that they said that this is the last year, this is the last generation of whales that would exist in SeaWorld. And that's a great thing because we're not going to breed anymore. We're not going to have any more shows and killer whales in captivity. But at this point, I'm almost like, just let the ones you have go.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
this thing, it's depressing. I can't even watch the video. It makes me so sad.
I remember actually Matt saying something about it, but I didn't really, that kind of stuff to me. It just doesn't really spark an interest so much because I feel bad. So
I mean, when I saw that video this morning, I was just like, I get that for the next generation, it's a wonderful thing. We are making progress. We are moving forward. And, SeaWorld is doing the right thing. And quite frankly, I don't really know what will become of them.
Yes.
Like, is there...
I don't know what they do at that point, right?
More amusement park.
I wonder what are the breakdown of SeaWorld. Like, honestly, like how many people really go to SeaWorld versus Disney and Universal when you go down to Orlando? You know what I mean?
Here's my thing. So let's say, okay, we say no more killer whales because it's large and it's just unnatural. It's just sad. The whole thing is sad. Why is it not sad for the penguins or the walruses
or the polar bears?
Every other thing that you have at SeaWorld.
Or like zoos in general.
We hardly go to the zoo.
I don't go to the zoo. I don't go to the zoo.
I just got pitched to go fly out to LA to see Ringling Brothers, behind the scenes and everything.
Yes.
Back, I said I can't do this. I'm against Ringling Brothers.
You said you're against Ringling Brothers in the thing?
I said it to her. She said we have two opportunities, one in LA and one in Florida.
Yeah.
What would you like to go to? And I said I'm so sorry. I don't support Ringling Brothers. I said I've never taken my kids and I never will. I said I don't do this. Like this is
Well, basically, it's like all animals in general, I guess, that are put up to do like any sort of entertaining training purposes.
I know. I mean, the only one that I say
you're opening up a bigger vessel.
I know, but like Animal Kingdom in Disney, I feel is better because it's wide.
Well, they're in their natural habitat too, which is what I didn't know when we were there and they were bringing us around. I didn't realize that they did take the measures to make it as if it is actually their natural habitat. That even though they're in Orlando, it feels like they're in like a Sahara desert.
And it looks like they have enough space to do what they need to do. They're not in
right. Oh, it's massive. Right.
Queen Zoo. If you ever go to the Queen Zoo, I swear to God, we went one time with them, and then we were like, we can't come back here.
Yeah, I honestly, like, we don't do zoos a lot. I don't do zoos because I always get worried about my children touching the animals and then like putting their hands in their mouth.
Oh.
You don't ever see those kids are touching the chickens or touching the goats or the sheep, and they have sinks with soap. But not every kid washes their hands with the soap. So I become like OCD, and I honestly, it's too much for me. I can't be there.
That's really fun. All right, let's do one more.
And we have to tell people too, if you guys want to ask us questions, you can ask us questions. I think on our next one, we should come up separately and just do like a word association game. So I have like 6 words, you have 6 words, and the first word that comes to mind when I hold up this word, I have to see what you say.
I like what you're saying. What's a chimera?
Is it a reality TV at all association?
No, it's
that I don't know. Is it a makeup?
I don't know. It sounds like a great lip color.
A clothing trend?
I mean, honestly, is it like
what is it called again?
I don't know. Chimera. It says scientists create human pig embryos.
Why are you on the science page? I have to venture. Was it not clear enough that we didn't know enough about the whale? It went from whales to circus. Okay,
because
we gotta rein it back in. All right.
All these are stupid. I
feel like sending like you talking about science is like me putting this together in the next 2 minutes. You have to get away from that page.
Okay, honestly, let me tell you what there is. Former NBA player. I'm already lost. An MMA fighter dies. I wouldn't know an MMA fighter if they punched me in the face.
Okay.
Guy Fieri could care less. Spice Girls could care less. The rape case, which honestly I can't get into.
We can't touch that. And he was a swimmer, so I'm like infuriated that this kid got off. I can't talk about it. You're right.
Samsung debuted a new phone, like whoopie-doo, we're iPhone people.
This is the kind of news we should be doing. Spice Girls don't care. What's up? There was an ant on her shirt.
Here's a fashion one. Here's a fashion one.
All done. I got it. All gone.
Okay, 1 second. This is my last one. Ready? Hillary Clinton. Criticized for wearing a jacket worth $12,000 during her speech.
She was criticized for wearing the $12,000 jacket?
During a speech on inequality.
Okay.
So she discussed income inequality, job creation, and retirement schemes. And had a Giorgio Armani $13,000 jacket on.
My gut reaction to this, right? I don't know. Listen, if you can afford something, or someone gave it to you to wear for it because she has a stylist, then listen, like it is what it is. It does the fact that if she believes what she's saying, whatever's coming out of her mouth, I hope she stands behind it. But I don't think that we have to start dissecting everything about these people.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't her jacket. I'm pretty sure she had to return it, and it was just a style for the day.
These people can get whatever. If you are a celebrity, as you and I know, we go to these photo shoots, we go to these behind-the-scenes thing with all these celebrities. If people want like us to blog about things, and we have a very big following. I'm not saying we don't. We don't have gabillions. We don't have 10 million people. We're not going to sell out a lip gloss, you and I, right now, right? But like these people are like, who cares if people want them to wear things? Like it doesn't. I don't know. I just feel like here we are. Look at us. We have brought it back to fashion and beauty politics.
I know,
right?
So here's a few quotes from people on Facebook. They made such a big deal out of her wearing a $12,000 jacket, but they don't mention her crimes or security breaches.
Right. Right.
The next one is to support her. She's worth over $100 million. Since when is being rich or living well a crime?
Right. I mean, listen.
Both sides.
Right. I mean, like, if you and I, it's like you and I going to speak somewhere and someone yelling at us for bringing like a Louis Vuitton bag. We've worked really hard for what everything that we have. Nothing has been handed to us. Nothing has been handed to you and I. You and I both know that. But like, on top of it, I don't know. It's just like, come on, guys. You don't think like Donald Trump is being sent ties to wear? You don't think Donald Trump is being sent suits to wear on the road? Or just like on top of it, somebody is dressing these people. She has a stylist. Like I saw her interviewed. Like this woman has a stylist. She's probably, you think Hillary Clinton has a time right now to be shopping? I mean, come on. Let's talk about other things that are important.
And they're rumoring that she is commanding $325,000 for a single speech, not necessarily on the presidential campaign, but during, like, if she were to give a speech on anything else, they're saying that she could rake up to $325,000. So if she wants to buy, even if she did buy this jacket, if she wants to buy a $12,000 jacket to go and speak somewhere where she's earning over $300,000, she can do that.
Great. I mean, yes. I mean, it is.
When I go and I have a gig and I'm making whatever I'm making, I buy a new outfit. It's comparable. I'm not spending $12,000. I'm spending $200, but it's the same range, right? I mean,
that's a good point. Whenever you and I have something that we're going to, an event, you and I always go. We invest in a new dress, a new blazer. How many times are you calling me from the mall? Like, what are you wearing? You send me photos from the dressing room. Like, I don't think we need to be dissecting these people. Like, let's worry about
the real problems with Hillary Clinton, not her jacket, which is also.
No, it is. It's because you have, the first lady who will come out in like a J. Crew dress that was like $250. So you do have like one extreme to the other. But
my problem. Why are we talking about fashion with women in politics?
I don't know. Like they should be wearing solid colors.
They should. Let's keep it at that. The press should be talking about the same things that they're talking about with the men.
Right.
Are we talking about Trump's
what?
Are we talking about Trump's tie? Am I hearing?
No, right.
Is the blazer headline?
Right. Although I do want to know what tan and cream he uses so I can stay away from the orange. I have to stay away from the orange. Usually, I'm like, what do you use? Because you look amazing.
And you're like.
And him, I'm like, you got to tell me what orange level you're using here because I cannot use that level.
I feel like it's also like these stories also put her lower than Trump. Like when you make a story,
but she's ahead of him right now by like 4 points in the polls.
I mean, what they're trying to do is they're trying to still make her a girl. Let's talk about her clothes, and she's not wearing a beautiful dress. She's wearing a jacket. So let's talk about how much the jacket was. Let's not talk about her policies. Talk about her jacket. So we still keep her. What are you wearing today, Hillary? Like so demeaning to talk about this with political women.
Right, no, please.
Do it on the red carpet, but I can't believe this is the headline for the election.
Yeah.
This is an election. Like, why are we talking about a jacket? I don't understand.
I guess I have to get more. I have to know more about the politics now that are going on, just so I can talk with you.
I don't know anything.
No, I think we should learn. We should learn some more things. So, like, I watch my 10 minutes of Today Show and feel like I know the world.
It's like, what was that old slogan? It was like, give us an hour, we'll give you the world. What was that show?
You see this blank? You see the blank?
I will. If I'm ever on a game show and they're like, you have a lifeline.
Don't call me.
Ever.
Unless I have the internet in front of me, then you can call me. But don't freaking call me.
If they're like, which housewife? I'm like, Audrey McCullen.
Done. Ding, ding, ding. Kardashian, housewife, Andy Cohen, anything like that.
One
You
more
call
story.
me
Here's a good story for you.
Dallas Cowboys. I watched that.
Here's a good story. We'll end with this. Helen Mirren yesterday said she's so happy that Kim Kardashian has changed the narrative around body types because now it's okay to have a big butt and thighs in the media. And she major backlash on that because everybody's like, women of color have had
always, yeah.
for life. And now that Kim has done fillers and plastic surgery and all.
I was going to say, because a lot of it is fillers.
Yeah.
Right?
So what do you think about
They all have that same body, except Courtney and Kendall. I don't know. Those two got the different genes. What?
do you think about Helen's statement?
I as much as I love the Kardashians, I love that show. I just genuinely think that they have done more harm than good in terms of fashion and body type, because even when I watch the show now, and again, this is someone who has been watching from the very beginning, when Kim was all natural on the show at the beginning, all of them were. And now if you happen to glimpse at them without any makeup on, it's genuinely like a completely different person. The only one who I honestly feel like is actually like legit is probably Courtney, who's the one that was married to Scott. She's the one that no makeup on, but Kim, every single time she's on. I mean, listen, I watched Sunday night and it was like perfect airbrush tan, contouring like you can't believe. You feel like if someone happened to come across and put like a fingertip on her cheek, you would literally see a fingertip. That's how much makeup it looks like. And she's a pretty girl.
Right.
She doesn't need to have this much makeup on. So what do I think about that comment? I think that it's unfortunately how America is right now. The world, actually, not just America. And they have done more harm than good in terms of what you should look like, what's pretty. Even this morning, I had put on some foundation because I'm going out in a little bit. And Victoria came in the bathroom and she goes, I put on makeup to be pretty. And I looked at her and I said, you don't need makeup to be pretty. Like that to me, right? I mean, I've never had a daughter, so this is all very new to me. But like she picked it up that throughout however long her life has been, that when I'm in the bathroom, I'm putting makeup on, I'm trying to make myself be pretty, be beautiful, where I don't want her to feel that way. I want her to think she can be pretty without makeup. I want her to know that she is. So yeah, I think these Kardashian chicks have killed it.
You're like, you're pretty just the way you are, but let me get a little bronzer.
You're pretty the way you are. We're going to get you a baby tan machine.
Let me get a little bronzer on that nose.
I will say, I put a picture of Benjamin up at his recorder concert last week, and he looked really tan in it because it was just the way that the photo came out. So I said to Matt, I'm like, I want to write underneath Vera's comment, because you like wrote, oh, he's so handsome. I wanted to write something about, well, I just took him out of like the spray tanning booth, but I didn't know if people would, honest to God, think I would. I knew that they would not know it was like a joke between you and I didn't want people to be like, oh my God, what an ass.
Yeah.
There's like, they have to watch our videos to know.
Of course.
This has been a long one. We said we were going to make 5 to 10 minute videos. We've been on for 45 minutes.
God, all right, let's wrap it up. We can do
Let's wrap
a show. We can do an hour show.
We could own our show. We didn't even have people to interview, and we could own our own show.
15-minute commercials. We're all set.
I mean, my God.
All right. Until tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye.